Ah, it's fine.
And we're off. We've got 3 chests in here. We're gonna find, I missed that already, we got some gold.
Wings. It's
Wings.
super fast wings.
Wings, gold, and gold. The back chest is usually a key, but because we don't need any keys, it's going to be gold every time.
There we go. So throne room dealt with. Each of the runners has at least 1,000 gold to work with. They're going to pop back into the throne room in most cases to get the chest glitch set up. That would give them 2 glitched chests possible. Looks like gold, more gold and a cursed belt. Did I see that right?
I think the bottom left was cursed belt, so most racers, are going to restart and get that cursed belt grind on the go immediately.
Yeah, Coper went ahead and reset there. You can actually go back into the throne room and then come back down, and that glitched chest will still be there. But he's making sure he has the glitch set up this time. And Slamu and Marashu both opting to reset as well. It looks like DK did the same.
It seems like these guys have benefited from running later in the week, and they've noticed all of us doing the same thing.
Yes, this is the benefit of experience and getting to watch some other people do the same thing. I think it's really interesting. DK did something that I have thought about on occasion, which is that when he knew which chest it was that had the belt, when he reset, he skipped the gold chest behind the throne entirely, and then he only had one glitch chest, and he went right to it for his last one. So he was able to save a couple of seconds there by not having to walk behind the throne.
Yeah, there was some discussion on that the other day, and as long as everyone realizes that you only have one chest you can duplicate, you're pretty well off.
All right, DK has headed straight outside, as has Slamu. Marashu is headed to the basement.
Wow. 6 levels off of red slime. Amazing.
There we go. 207 experience points. Slamu's got a ghost on his side and gets an excellent dodge from the ghost, but he'll get the kill. Only 26 experience points, but he'll still gain at least 1 level from it. That's in fact 2 as he jumps up to level 3.
44 experience needed to level 7 for DK, but he got taken out by, looks like DL2 Breath and a Scorpion.
Alright, have to watch out for that. Only 31 attack power right now. You can couple round combat against a Scorpion at this point, so probably doesn't want any part of that, but at level 6 we do see a cluster of spells there, including Hurtmore.
And Hurtmore may be all you need. If you can find the Swamp Cave and there's an Axe Knight there, you can walk in right now, rescue the princess, and be done in another 2 minutes.
Jay Coper has loaded up on gold meanwhile, and he's apparently poking around for a town he has left to the starting zone and is headed, it looks like, to the northwest. Hasn't come across anything yet.
DK's been heading east and hasn't seen anything either. Did we see what was in the back of Tangential?
I actually missed it, but Slamu's on his way there now. And it's the Rainbow Drop Cave, so completely immaterial in this flag set due to open Charlock.
Yep, key items aren't needed, so you don't need to collect the Rainbow Drop. So it seems like everyone has their cursed belts, and they're all just wandering off in any old direction to try to find the Swamp Cave first.
Yeah, really just looking for anything. With that opening Hurtmore spell, and it looks like Healmore pops up at level 8 as well. Decent stats, 63 hit points at level 8, 69 on level 9.
Marashu found the grave, immediately noped out, no need to go in there.
Slamu's got some desert tiles here. There's some red slimes along with some other things. And so it looks like he's just going to collect some experience as DK jumps up to level 9 as well. So going about as quickly as you would expect in the opening here. Jay Coper also up to level 7.
So I think Marashu has done the best exploring so far, finding 2 caves. Just got killed that time by Droll Magi, but knows the direction he should go, and looks like DK is coming up on the grave right now.
Yeah, most of these other caves I would expect the racers to skip. They have the belts they want, so the cave they're looking for is Swamp Cave, so that they can make that princess rescue.
Might not hurt to check the top of grave just to see if the armor is there, but it really is a waste of time.
Well, speaking of that armor, we've seen now on Slamu's side and DK side, those red dragons have DL2 breath, so that if that happens to be the swamp spike, that is really tricky.
Yeah, you're going to need armor for that, or... Well, yeah, with the red dragon, you can't hurt more, so you pretty much need the armor and probably the sword.
Probably. I mean, you need a lot of attack output. You have to get into at least the low hundreds to make that a 4 or 5 swing fight. And there's no insulation against that, so even the heal more isn't going to help you too much with that DL breath topping out at 72 with no armor.
The best options are probably going to be the Axe Knight, maybe the Armored Knight, Blue Dragon, or Stoneman, which you can sleep. Because all those are vulnerable to hurt more.
Right. So, hoping for a hurt moreable spike for these racers, otherwise that could turn into a terror in a hurry. A lot of exploration going on right now. Each of our racers sitting on level 9, so perhaps a big gap between there and level 10. DK's come across a town. It's Remolder.
One chest in here worth checking out, and then of course the shop as well. You never know if you'll get a silver shield or magic armor really cheap.
Nothing much cheap in that shop except the copper sword. You've got 3 pieces of equipment in the quintuple digits.
Let's hope for armor in the chest then. And speaking of chest, Jay Coper has gone to the top of grave, has found a torch, an herb, and a fairy water. Nothing useful.
Standard complement of stuff there. Nothing much to write home about. So those top 3 chests clear. The Remolder chest, I missed DK's take at that.
So did I. We've got everyone at level 9. Level 10 could be a bunch of experience away, but then again, no one's really fighting too much anyway.
One of our trackers, Kigalus, reporting that the Remolder chest was gold, so again, nothing to write home about there. Jay Coper has come across the swamp cave, though.
Alright, he'll go for spike right away, see what it is. Of course, the spike tile is the only thing we need to get through. They have outside... Oh, it's an Axe Knight. Awesome.
Fantastic for our racers. Oh, stop spell, but he was able to hit it for 4 to finish it off after that hurt didn't do the job.
So Jay Coper could be finished here in a matter of 30 seconds.
Yeah, it depends on the availability of outside. Let's see, our racers do have outside in return. He's got enough MP for both. So as long as his inventory is full of belts, then he is set.
It'd be a good idea to check just before you pass in the princess, because you never know. And if you need to, there is a curse belt in the treasury you can grab right away.
There we go. So with that return, Gwaelin takes the belt, and the Cursed Princess objective is complete. Jay Coper finishes the first race in first place with a time of 8 minutes 4 seconds. So GG to Jay Coper. Each of these races scored on a basis of the same way the league points work: 5 for first, then 3, 2, and 1. And whoever has the most points between the 2 races will earn the points for the week, according to that same schedule.
Yep, so Jay Coper has 5 at the moment, but that's race points, not league points. And we'll see what happens in the second race. Right now, we've got 3 more to finish. They all know that Jay Coper has finished, assuming they've been watching SRL. So I'm sure they're all rushing now to try to find that swamp cave.
Exactly, and I think something important pointed out here by Lorgon in chat. The tiebreaker, if the points are equal, is cumulative time. So the fact that Jay Coper appears to have finished this, and even as we speak right now, at least a minute ahead of everybody else, could be important if it comes down to a tiebreaker for points after the second race.
Indeed, I believe it has made some difference throughout the week. I know I was a few minutes ahead of my first race. It didn't really matter for mine the way I scored points, but it did matter for some people in my race.
Marashu in Cantlin.
Cheap flame sword.
Cheap flame sword. Everything has been expensive this seed. I've had a flame sword and a copper sword. The only thing that's been in, I think, below 4 digits.
Yep. No one else has managed to find Swamp, although Mirashu's finding a different cave now. That might be it.
And
Swamp South.
Swamp South. So Marashu has found the other entrance to Swamp Cave, evidently went a very different direction from that which Jay Coper went.
He's found the Axe Knight, one cast of Hurtmore, an easy defeat. Mirashu will be finished in about 30 seconds.
Yep, also has plenty of resources for return and outside, so he'll rescue the princess and set himself up to return looking like a for sure second place finish again, as long as he's got all the belts he needs.
DK's found Rimaldar, Big Slam was there as well. Both of them going to the inn to restore some MP and then out for the search again.
So Marashu has finished in second place officially with an SRL time of 11 minutes 7 seconds, so just a little bit over 3 minutes behind Jay Coper. DK and Slamu both have level 12. DK's got himself a flame sword now, so he's prepared for many spike tiles at over 101 attack power. We, of course, know all he needs is that Hurtmore spell to handle the business that awaits him in Swamp Cave, but DK and Slamu having a heck of a time trying to track down either entrance of Swamp.
DK just walked into Hoxinus. No reason to go there right now. Have all the curse belts you need. All you got to do is find that spike.
Yeah, if they have, you mentioned having SRL up. If they have chat up, they're probably pretty convinced at this point that the spike tile is something that can be Hurtmore. Otherwise, Jay Coper would not have been able to finish 8 minutes in, I don't think.
I think I had a red dragon in one of my races that had hurt and heal, and we had stop spells, so it was real easy. I mean, to kill a red dragon so easily was weird. I think I actually killed it with a copper sword too.
DK has found Swamp South, so he's inside and has plenty of resources at level 12.
Should be easy here.
Yeah, we haven't really seen anything in the seed that would even be a block in the regular tile set for Swamp Cave. Just that red dragon is dangerous, and we haven't seen any of those here yet, so it seems unlikely that that will be a problem. And DK is going to escape that specter and rescue Princess Gwaelin.
So DK will be finished again in about 30 seconds. Slamu really needs to finish the race for tiebreaker time. There's a maximum time difference between third and fourth of 10 minutes. But, you know, I mean, 10 minutes can be a lot of time for a tiebreaker. So if you can finish in 5, that's a lot better.
Absolutely. Every second could possibly count. DK has quote-unquote rescued the princess and finished with an official SRL time of 13 minutes 28 seconds. So GG to him.
Slamu's continuing on. I believe Swamp South is just to the south of him here now.
I think you're right.
Hard to keep track of a map when 4 players are going in different directions.
Yes. Yes, you are correct. There is the entrance to Swamp South. So when we talk to the racers at the end of both races in this match, it'll be interesting to ask Jay Coper which direction he went that he was able to stumble upon Swamp North so quickly, whereas it took everyone else much longer to locate Swamp South.
I wonder, did he find south and outside when we weren't looking, and then went from the top?
That's also possible. Slamu has Princess in arms, while outside will return. And he'll make the walk up the brick toward the throne room.
Does a check to be sure.
Yep. check those belts. And Big Slamu is finished in 4th place in this race. Official time, 14 minutes, 57 seconds.
Not very often you get to see a 14-minute seed, and that's for last place. Except, of course, this week where everything has been really fast.
It has been really fast. We haven't really had, that I know of, any of those really... There's some seeds that can just be kind of doom seeds in this flag set where it'll maybe push 40, 45 minutes, but that's an extreme outlier. We've had a lot of very quick ones right about in this range this week.
Yeah, I think the most we've seen is around a half hour.